In a world teetering on the brink of conflict, a single spark can ignite an inferno. Imagine this. In the dead of night, 125 US military aircraft streak across the sky, their target, Iran's nuclear facilities. This audacious strike, codenamed Operation Midnight Hammer, rocks the world. But this isn't just a story of American military might. It's about what happens next. It's about a nation that refuses to bow, a nation that has a history of striking back hard. From disabling an entire US warship to openly challenging a superpower, this is the story of the 4 times Iran hit America where it hurt the most.
Hello and welcome. If you're new here, welcome to Amazing 5.
Our story begins not with a bang, but with a calculated, almost silent drone strike. On January 3, 2020, the world awoke to the news that General Qasem Soleimani, Iran's most powerful military commander and a figure of immense national pride, had been assassinated at Baghdad airport. He wasn't just a general, he was the architect of Iran's foreign policy, the trusted right hand of the supreme leader. His death sent shockwaves through Iran, a nation now consumed by grief and a burning desire for revenge. While the world held its breath expecting mere rhetoric, Iran was planning something far more direct. The response, they declared, would not be with words, but with missiles. Just 6 days later, the night sky over Iraq lit up. In a brazen act of defiance, Iran launched a barrage of Fateh and Qiam ballistic missiles directly at the al-Asad airbase, a crucial American military installation. The precision was terrifying. Fuel depots, aircraft shelters, and command posts were hit with pinpoint accuracy. Not a single missile missed its mark. Though America initially downplayed the attack, the truth soon emerged. Over 100 US soldiers suffered traumatic brain injuries, their nervous systems shattered by the sheer force of the blasts. For the first time, Iran had openly attacked a US base, and more importantly, had openly taken responsibility, issuing a chilling warning. This was just a warning. If you move forward, there will be an even bigger attack. The world watched, stunned, as a superpower was forced into a silent, simmering standoff. But this was not the first time Iran had displayed such audacity. A year earlier, in June 2019, tensions were already at a fever pitch. In the quiet of the night, a high-tech American RQ-4 Global Hawk drone, a marvel of surveillance technology worth a staggering 60 billion rupees, entered Iranian airspace. Its mission, to spy on Iranian military movements. Flying at an altitude of 60,000 feet, it was thought to be untouchable. But within 20 seconds, Iran's Sevom Khordad missile system locked on. A missile streaked through the sky, and the pride of the US Navy became a fireball over the Persian Gulf. America was in disbelief. Their most advanced surveillance tool had been swatted out of the sky by a nation they had long underestimated. Let's journey further back to the tumultuous years of the Iran-Iraq War in 1987. The Persian Gulf had become a tinderbox. Iran, feeling the choke of US sanctions, began targeting Kuwaiti oil tankers. To protect the global oil supply, America launched Operation Earnest Will, the largest naval convoy operation since World War II. US warships escorted Kuwaiti tankers, now flying the American flag, through the treacherous waters. The message was clear. An attack on these ships would be considered an attack on America itself. For a while, Iran held back, but on October 16, 1987, their patience ran out. The MV Sea Isle City, a reflagged Kuwaiti tanker, became the first American-flagged vessel to be targeted. A Chinese-made Silkworm missile, a 3,000-kilogram behemoth, slammed into its bridge. The attack left 18 crew members wounded and the American captain blinded. It was a direct challenge to the might of the US Navy. The response was swift and brutal. US forces destroyed 2 Iranian oil platforms. But Iran had a more insidious plan. They had secretly laid a network of naval mines, not on the surface, but suspended just 5 meters below, perfectly positioned to strike the hull of large ships. On April 14, 1988, the USS Samuel B. Roberts, a guided missile frigate, sailed into this unseen trap. A single, inexpensive $1,500 mine ripped a 21-inch gash in its hull. The engine room flooded, and the turbines were destroyed. A $190 million warship was crippled by a simple, deadly device. This single act of defiance, this ghost from the depths, once again demonstrated Iran's unwavering resolve. In the high-stakes game of global power, Iran had proven, time and again, that it was a player to be reckoned with, a nation that would not be silenced, a force that would always, in its own time and in its own way, strike back.